All right, we're gonna see how this goes. A stream from my old childhood bedroom today. It's Boxing Day. I know quite a lot of people are not going live today because they're seeing family. I'm also doing the same, but I've got a couple hours spare today where I thought I could go live and do some FPL chat. You'll have to forgive me. My lips, for some reason, it's so cold in the UK the last couple of days. My lips have gone really dry, so you have to put up with that. And I got very recently some Invisalign, and I've not been using it while I've been recording my videos. I've not had it in because it takes a little while to learn how to talk with them. But I'm going to give it a go today. So if I sound a little bit different, that will be why. Hopefully the setup is all good. The lighting won't be the same as it usually is. I'm not in my usual setup. I'm back in my childhood bedroom actually. It's my dad's office now. But hopefully the setup is tolerable. I'm sure it is. I mean, I can see myself and hear myself, so that's good. So yeah, I've made a couple of transfers already. I bought Cunha in, and I bought Ekitike last week. I sold Igor Thiago to get Ekitike, and how did I get Cunha? Oh, I just did Bruno Fernandes down to Cunha. I thought that move made sense, especially on Bruno Fernandes anyway, so there we go. What have we got then? Cheers, Andy. I appreciate that. Will Wilson play? That is the big question. Let's have a look, see if we've got an update on Harry Wilson. What is the latest? What is the latest? And then I'm going to tweet to say that we're live. I'll probably finish about 2:30 PM if that's alright. Go and see some family. So this is the latest. Can people see that? Should be able to. So it looks more serious than it is in terms of the knee injury that he picked up. It's still painful, so we'll assess him. So for me, mate, that sounds like a 50-50, to be honest. Sounds like a 50-50. What to do with Richards? Who is on your bench, mate? I reckon you might be able to do something with him. Got no one on your bench. I refuse to believe that. Surely you've got something. Ooh, no, let's not do that. I'd imagine you have something on your bench, surely. So that's the Wilson update. I'm just going to do a quick tweet to say that we're live, if that's all right. For the hashtag FPL Gameweek 18 deadline stream. Did Szoboszlai and Thiago to Ekitike and Miley? Interesting. That's not too bad, to be fair. I do think Cunha is going to be very popular now. I mean, let's have a look. Oh, come on. Oh, what's going on here? There we are. So I'm just sharing the link to my stream on Twitter. Bear with. There we go. So let's consult FPL and see who is the most popular player or biggest transfer in this week. Wow. So Ekitike, million managers have bought him this week. So I think if you can't get to him, you're probably running scared this week, I'll be honest. Rodgers, the second most transferred in player, ahead of Chelsea and Arsenal away, which is horrid. Then we got Cunha, who I think he's probably the best replacement for Bruno Fernandes, but at the same time, I don't think Bruno Fernandes wasn't exactly the most popular player in the game. I think he was around, to be fair, okay, so he's been transferred out by 1,200,000 managers, and it looks like, to be fair, that Rodgers, Rice and Cunha, that all kind of adds up, doesn't it? Yeah, that all kind of adds up. So that's who people have been buying to replace Bruno Fernandes. They've all gone Rodgers, which is interesting. Alex, good to see you. Yeah, we're all good, mate. I'm still part of it. I'm back home at the moment, but we're doing a quick stream because I thought people might appreciate a quick stream. Is Voltamada a hold for the next 2 weeks? It's hard to sell him, isn't it, with the fixtures that he's got? But at the same time, I would worry about Wissa's minutes. I do think at some point Wissa is going to be back in the team, or at least sharing minutes. Start Anderson or Anderson. I would start Joachim Anderson. So the reason for doing that, pretty good for DEFCON. Although against West Ham, I'm pretty sure they are the hardest team in the league to get DEFCON against. So that might be something, to be fair, to bear in mind. But I'm just thinking. Yeah, I'd start Joachim Anderson. I would start Joachim Anderson. We had another super message from a member. We'll do team reviews. I'll do them. Give it half an hour and we'll do some. The way I'm going to do them this week is a little bit different. So the Cartel, my little project I've got with FPL Tom, we're running a 2-week free trial. So that means anyone watching the stream can sign up and join the Cartel without spending any money. So what we're going to do is in the Cartel Discord, there's a thread in there to get your team reviewed, and we'll do team reviews that way. So you join the Cartel for free at part of the trial, and then you can do your team review from there. That's how we're going to work it. Sorry, I'll just go back to my team so you've got something to look at. I'm going to give that a go, see if that worked as a way to review people's teams. What else was there? But the rule applies for members of the channel. If channel members just want to send me their FPL ID, then we can do that as well. So if you put your ID in the chat as a member, and I'll have a look at your team. Way too early for a stream. Bro, it's what, 12:50 PM? It's pretty late in the day. Also, not everyone, I imagine, that follows this channel actually celebrates Christmas, so hopefully they find a deadline stream useful. Would you play Reinders, Lewis Miley, or Goodmanson? I'd probably play Reinders. To be honest, though, I don't think I'd want to own Reinders either. I'd probably get rid of Reinders at this point. Ekitike or Haaland captain? It's got to be Haaland for me, mate. Views on captain. Good to see you, Daniel. Sack of Haaland for me. Merry Christmas, Nixie. My thinking that is if both... Yeah, I wouldn't... the thing is for the West Ham fixture as well, West Ham are the worst team in the league at conceding goals to the opposition's centre-halves. And, like, who do you think is probably the biggest threat in the air from, like, set pieces and stuff for Fulham? It's probably Anderson, isn't it? I'm going to take my retainers out. They're doing my head in. Anderson is probably the target from these set pieces, isn't it? Just bear with. I've had enough of the retainers. I'm going to take them out. 2 seconds. Unmute. Right. Will Wilson play? I honestly, mate, I think Harry Wilson is a total 50-50 this week. I don't know. I think he's 50-50. Yeah, hope everyone had a good Christmas. Let me know what you got up to yesterday if you celebrate. Or if you don't celebrate, do you still do something on Christmas? Don't know. Yeah, Everton picks. I like Everton picks. I think, especially when Gabriel is back for Arsenal, that makes the game really interesting. And I think, I don't know how many people have a Raya, Timber, Arsenal defensive double up. I know, obviously I do. I'm thinking of potentially moving Raya down to Jordan Pickford and then getting Gabriel in when he is back fit, which shouldn't be too far away. Ekitike's price is mental, isn't it? He's 9 million. Oh my god. What a crazy game. He's 9 million. How much is Foden now? 9 as well. Wow. That is insane. What is my team value? How do you find out your team value? Is it in transfers? How do I find out my team value? Do I have to zoom out? $103. Got 104.1. That's not bad. It's one of my better seasons for team value. Wish it reflected in my overall rank though. Happy New Year, good help. You too, mate. Captain Haaland is boring. Where did the courage go? I don't need courage. I think he's the best captain, mate. I'll always captain who I think is the best captain, and this week I think Haaland is the best captain. Should I play Cunha or Calvert-Lewin? I'd probably play both of them, to be fair. Although definitely Cunha over Calvert-Lewin. You bought Ekitike and Gordon. I like it. Play 3. O'Reilly, Shalabar, Timber, Anderson, Chow. O'Reilly, Timber, and Anderson. Yeah, O'Reilly, Timber, and Anderson. I think Shalabar and Anderson is close, to be fair. Raul or Thiago? Definitely Thiago. Yo, I have... What's the question there, mate? You've told me loads of players. I don't know what that means. Oh, should you take a hit? Oh, I don't know. Depends what transfer you need to make. Would you pick Tarkowski over Anderson to start? Yeah, probably. Yeah. I did Guardiola, Fernandez, Raul, to O'Reilly, Cunha, Ekitike. Yes, I like that. Good moves. I would definitely pick, yeah. I would do the... You've asked me that about 5 times now, mate. If you keep asking me the same question, I'm going to block you from the chat. Bruno G or DCL? I'd probably say Bruno G because even though he's in great form, DCL, I just don't rate him. And I don't think he's on penalties either. Dubravka or Kelleher this week? There you go. Dubravka or Kelleher? Dubravka 24. Kelleher 25. It's close. I'd probably pick Kelleher, to be honest with you. You still have triple captain? Mate, why didn't you use it last week? You could go for Ekitike. If your gut is telling you to triple captain Ekitike, I think why not? You've missed out on the Haaland triple captain, so why not? I still think Haaland's the best captain this week, though. Wilson or Newcastle Bruno? Well, it looks like Harry Wilson's might be 50-50 to play this week. So I'd bear that in mind. I've already answered Jimenez or Thiago. Bruno G week away? Well then, don't pick him. Cunha or Rice for this game? Cunha. Dubravka or Rob Sanchez? Sanchez. Apologies. Should I buy Mukiele or Alderete? Yeah, go Mukiele. He's a bit more nailed, I think. Yeah, I'd pick Alderete Maniac as well. Andy, if you have Wilson, do you start him or bench him? And where on the bench? Yeah, I think Harry Wilson either starts the game or he doesn't feature at all. That's my view on him. I think Hincapi will start, yeah. But I don't know for sure. I think he will. It was good to see you, Laura, by the way. I hope you're keeping well. And you had a good Christmas. You were away by the looks of it. Tell me a little bit more. Bench Van de Ven or Minte? Van de Ven, surely, yeah. Bench Van de Ven. Go shopping with mum or dad. What? When did I say that? I've done neither of those things. I have bench boost left for next week. Nice. Wilson or Rodgers? Probably Rodgers. But even though Rodgers' fixtures are terrible. What's up with Chris Richards? Well, he gashed his ankle against Arsenal. So I don't know. I don't know if he's fit. I think it's a big ask, I think, for him to play after that against Arsenal. I think it's a big ask. He probably only misses this week, but I think after that injury, a big cut like that, I think he's been stitched up on his ankle. Like, just imagine, that was what, 3 days ago? 2 days ago? Could you play after that? Not sure I could. I think it'll only be out for 1 week, though. And he's a good option when he's back. That's the thing. Like, those 4.5 million defenders, and slim pickings, really. 3 days away in Iceland. We'd love to hear that. Sorry, I got a bit of a blocked nose. Won't be a sec. Do you think Esteve will play? Oh, mate, I have no idea. No idea. I would start Hincapi this week. Would you sell Minte or keep him? Who would you replace him with? Mate, you got to stop spamming the chat. Wirtz? Yeah, Wirtz is a good option, mate. I went for Cunha because I just want to save myself transfers, but you could play Operation Target Wolves, buy Wirtz this week, and then get Cunha for him next week, and then you get Wolves twice. Yeah, exactly, Nixie. I think it makes sense. I mean, there's no way that Richards comes off the bench. He either starts or doesn't feature at all. I agree. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I like the Chelsea-Arsenal fixtures for Villa. When will we start seeing the lineups? Well, mate, there's only one game today. They'll come out at 6:45 p.m. You don't get any other. I don't think we're going to get any leaks today. I'll be honest. Oh, do you mean team reviews? I'll show you how to do team reviews in a second. One more minute, and then we'll do some. I'll show you how to do team reviews. Yeah, the Arsenal triple up's interesting. I think it's probably at the moment Raya, Timber, Rice, but I think at some point in the not too distant future it'll be Gabriel, Timber, and Rice. I reckon. Had a great Christmas, thank you, mate. Cunha needs to step up. He does. Hopefully, he does. All the models are projecting him to. I think he probably will, and I think he'll take penalties as well, which is a good thing. Is Keane essential? I don't have him, mate, so no. I don't think you'd buy. It'd be hard to recommend someone buy Michael Keane, but if you can do it for a few weeks and then get rid when Branthwaite is back, that could be a way to play it. I would, if that's a Ozan if that's a question of who to play, I'd play Gahey and Wilson, and then put Raul Jimenez first on my bench because I don't know if Wilson will play. But I think with Wilson, he either starts or he doesn't get any minutes because he's injured. Wondering what that noise was. Ooh, OBS did a thing then. Are we back? That was fun. Bench Anderson for Rodon. Bowen will score. Bench Anderson for Rodon. Bowen will score. No. He's got Sunderland away, mate. Sunderland away compared to West Ham away. I mean, come on. Gahey or Senesi? Gahey, definitely. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. My computer just said OBS disconnected. I've never had that issue before in my life. So I don't know what happened there. No idea. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. It was rather annoying. I'm just going to move my preview. Because now it's put my preview behind, so I can't see what's on the screen. There we go. Oh. They did it again. They did it again. I'm just gonna stop the stream and start it again. Bear with. Right, there we go. I've restarted it. Let's see if that works a second. Sorry about this, guys. We should be back. I blipped it on and off, so hopefully that should fix it. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do team reviews. So, there's a link in the description. I'm going to put it in the chat. Oh, come on. Maybe not. I'll do it on my phone. When I turned OBS on and off, it wrecked my live stream on YouTube. So you'll have to bear with. Do 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 do. Frimpong, I don't mind Frimpong this week. Just for 1 week, I don't mind it. By the way, leave a like rating on the stream and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. See if we can get to 100 likes on stream. How many have we got in at the moment? How many have we got in? 233. You can all leave a like. Right, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Post your teams in the Cartel Discord for a review. Join the Cartel. Sorry, I'm just typing a message on my phone in the chat. There we go. Can I pin it? There we go. So that extends to members as well. So if members want to put their FPL ID in the chat, they still can, and I'll review their team. That's a member benefit that you get. But if you're not a member, feel free to join the cartel, and we what was I going to say? Yeah, we'll review teams in a second. I'll give you all a few minutes to get yourself in there if you want to review. Good to see you, by the way, Paul. I hope you're keeping well, mate. I hope you had a good Christmas, if you celebrate. Got FPL Tom as well. Look at this. Boxing Day in my childhood bedroom, eh? What do you think about Lewis Potter? He's alright. I think the punt this week is probably Frimpong, to be fair. It's FPL Tom's favourite punt this week as well. Every man and his dog is in here. We love that. W Gym, yeah. I went to the gym in my hometown. It was alright. It's a relatively new Pure gym, so all of the equipment is new. So that was good fun. It was really good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, mate. Outdoor lunch in my garden. Huge, mate. Tell you what, the weather was dry and sunny yesterday, but it was so cold. It was so cold. I struggle with that rocking gaming YouTube, but you can try it, and I'll see if I read it out. As long as you don't spam it, mate, I'll give it a go. I had a good day yesterday, mate. Couple of G&Ts, bit of turkey, bit of beef. Did a quiz with my family. It was all good. So then we can do the same after this. So I'm going back to the house that I spent Christmas in yesterday to see some more family, do another quiz. But yeah, that's what we're doing this first, because they told me to be around from like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So I'm going to probably stream until 2:30, pack up all my bags, and then head down there. Brother, I've had no time to prepare a quiz. We've got Rob T data. That's all you've got there. You've got a screen with some Rob T data on it. That's all I've done today. Sorry. There won't be any drunk decisions, mate. No drunk decisions for me. I've only had a couple G&Ts. They weren't even that big. Alright, let's have a look at the cartel. Let's see if anyone's put anything in my little chat. Here we are. Oh, come on. Come on. There we are. All the cartel members. How do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of that? Go away. There we go. There's nothing so far in there. So we'll keep an eye out. We've got no teams in there at the moment. Captain Foden last week. Oh, that's rough, mate. That is rough. Essex Carpet Cleaning Co. We are, mate. We're if you see the pin message, we're doing them through the FPL Cartel. So if you want to join the cartel, I will review your team in my little chat channel in there. Tom sent his in. Let's have a goosey. There's a when you go in the cartel, that's what Discord will look like. And there's GGFF stream and FPL Tom stream for when we go live. We'll do team reviews in there. This is FPL Tom's team. It's bloody good, that, isn't it? Bloody good. You've got Chow in there. It's Chow versus Rodon, to be honest. I think the coin toss, we did a coin toss, didn't we, on Christmas Eve, and I'm pretty sure Chow won the coin toss. I'd be inclined to agree with that, especially if you don't, I think I probably said this already, but especially if you same team as everyone. Bro, he's got Michael Keane and Wirtz in it. You think that's the same team as everyone? Come off it. It looks like you're hedging against Cunha with this team, to be honest. So I think you do that again by picking Chow, and then you can finally get behind. You don't have to get behind Cunha then. We can back against him. Sorry. Everyone's going for those. What are you talking about, mate? It's just not true. What are you talking about? Everyone's mentioned those players. You're on drugs, mate. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I think Wirtz is better than Cunha for this week. I just don't have the luxury of transfers to do that. Paul, we'll have a look. Yep, Discord link is the pinned chat message, mate. You should be able to see that. I'll copy it again. There you are. I think Pokey Collect is on drugs, to be honest. Had some drugs for Christmas. Bro, I've said how we're doing team reviews. Paul sent me his team on Twitter, apparently. How did you send it to me? We'll have a look. Because Paul is a member. This is what we do for members. Yeah, good team. I was going to say, how do you get Bruno Gomes in there? But actually, I think your 4 defenders are better than him. So yeah, I really like it. It's a good team. Really good team, that, Paul. You don't need to do anything with it. I'm not sure I can personally back against Haaland as captain and go Ekitike. I don't hate it, but I don't think I would do it. I don't think I can do it. It's just Tom's team in there still. I just don't understand how you can tell that Wirtz's template. I think that's outrageous. Wirtz and Michael Keane. Like, come on, man. Rodon, Senesi or Chow? Gut feel says Senesi, actually. Forest XGC. Let's have a look. There's a good site for that. Understat. I'm going to stop paying attention to what you're saying, Pokey, because I think your view of template is skewed. Let's do the last month's worth of XGC. It is the 26th today. Last 4 games. Oh, wow. Forest are actually alright. Man City, Arsenal, Newcastle, Forest. Sunderland and Leeds are 4th and 5th and 6th. Bloody interest in that, isn't it? Interesting. But that's the last 4 games. We can make it a little bit longer. Across the league so far. Forest are bad recently, but they're not too bad at the moment. But they have good fixtures though. Obviously, looking at a 4-game week time horizon, the quality of fixtures is part of it. No Wilson news. I mean, I don't think we're going to get any. Marco Silva's basically suggested he's 50-50, and I think that's the update. I don't think, because they don't play until tomorrow, I think that's probably what they know. 50-50. They'll probably see how he feels tomorrow. My gut feel with Harry Wilson, though, is he either starts or he doesn't feature at all. So you can just start him, and then if he doesn't play, it's all right. Sorry, I was just reading something on my dad's notice board. Good to see you, Jamie. Or I'm pretty sure it's Jamie Dubon. I follow you on Instagram now. Oh. My stream crashed then. I was in the middle of talking about Mr. Dubon. He either got engaged or his missus is pregnant. One of the two. We're back, I think. I think there is. I'm in a rural location at the moment where the internet is not so good, and I suspect that the internet may be struggling a little bit. So I do apologise. We're struggling through. Who would you bench between Wilson, Gahey, Alderete? I'd bench Alderete and Bruno G of those two. Saka to Rice. I don't see the point in doing it this week. Unless you're making another move, you may as well just keep Saka for now. Unless Saka to Rice is funding another move, there's no reason to do it. Andy, I'm sorry, mate. That question doesn't make sense. Sell Gibbs, White, Richards, or Vicario for a -4. No, wouldn't sell him. Keep him. I'd probably start Harry Wilson. Again, I think Harry Wilson either starts or he just doesn't play at all. That's what I think on Harry Wilson, to be honest with you. I think Haaland's the best captain this week. Sorry, we'll get off that. We'll go back to my team. I think Haaland's the best captain this week. Roos, Virgil, Keane, Alderete. Cool. I don't know what that is. That's your team. It looks pretty decent, mate. Trying to work out my first sub. Defender. Just can't seem to get the stream to work. It's annoying. Hopefully we're back. Sorry, the lag is going to continue, I think. I might make this a bit of a shorter stream if we're lagging like mad people. Let's see if we've got any teams in the Cartel Discord. We got one. Who's this? T. Interesting. Well, thank you for joining the cartel. Your team looks like this. The Discord is in the pinned message in the chat, mate. It's a great team, that. Really, really good team. Really good team. There's nothing you need to do with that. That is fantastic. I wish I had a team that looked like that in some days. Good team. You got all the big hitters. You got all the big hitters there. No Essex Carpet Cleaning Company. We're going to do the team. We're going to try the team reviews through the Cartel Discord today. There's a link there. Any updates on Gabrielle? Not yet. No. Oh, that's annoying. It was such a hard one, that Ekitike early move. I think it made sense for a lot of managers, but for others, probably wait. You should wait, really. Not today, Crazy VODs. We're going to try and use the Discord. I've got a Discord. I want people to join it. I thought if you have to join it to do team reviews, would be a good way to get people to join the Discord. So it's totally free. You can use your 14-day free trial to get in there. I said Fulham defender, Andy. Sorry about that. Oh, Arteta doesn't know when it'll be available. I don't think he's too far away, though. Let's have a look, see what Arteta says. There we go then. We'll have a look at it together, chaps. We'll have to wait and see, Mikel said when asked about his availability for Brighton. He hasn't trained yet. He's still doing his rehab, but hopefully as quickly as possible, because we know the situation we have in the back line. A player who's recently returned from injury. Yeah, so I guess that. I still think he's going to be back in a few weeks. Info was issued 1 minute ago. Where? Is it Dinnery? Has Dinnery posted it? Where's the info, mate? You got to put a link. Put a link, bro. I haven't got any, I'm afraid. Andy published. Let's talk FPL, I would guess. That's exactly what I shared, mate. It's from the same source. If it's coming from the Arsenal website, it was shared an hour ago. So yeah, there's no new info. What I've shared you is the latest. It was, yeah. It was. City lose? I'm not sure they do. I think City are looking good. City are looking good. I'm just hoping that Cherky is all good. Yeah, Cherky could be an interesting one. Ekitike, I'm not captain Ekitike, mate. I think Haaland's the best captain this week. I don't seem to be dropping any frames now, so hopefully the stream will stay up this time. Oh, Cherky's been away skiing, actually. So hopefully he hasn't had too many drinks while he's been away skiing. I'd be very annoyed if Cherky was left out of the team because he put on weight over Christmas. That would be quite something. Oh, I didn't really care during the I say I didn't really care. It hurt me a bit, but then I just got over it pretty quick. It's just FPL, innit? The chips have really killed my rank this season. I feel like if I played the free hit and triple captain at the time when pretty much everyone else did, I'd be very close to, if not in, the top 100k. Start Gahey or Wilson. Also, Jerky didn't drink, he's Muslim. Yeah, fair enough. That's what I'm hoping, anyway. I'm hoping that there's no weight put on. I like Ekitike and Gordon. Long term, I like Ekitike and Gordon. Best Richards replacement. Short term, it's probably Michael Keane, to be honest with you. Did Churky eat turkey? I guess we'll find out, won't we? I guess we're going to find out. I don't understand why you would play your free hit next week. I just think it makes sense to use it this week, personally. It's just my opinion. Barry or Richarlison? Come on, it could be Richarlison. Richarlison can actually score a goal. But then Barry is playing Everton. He is playing Burnley, sorry. You can't be picking either of them. You can't pick either of them, surely. Bruno to Cunha from -4. It depends on your bench. Anderson from Fulham, definitely. I sold Raul Jimenez for Cherky last week, so it would be hard for me to call you an idiot, to be honest. Triple Everton? What would your triple Everton be, though? Please tell me Cunha or Verts. Stop typing in all caps, but I will save Verts for just this week. You've got to target Wolves, haven't you, when you have the opportunity? You have to target Wolves. Gahey or Wilson? I'd probably start Wilson, because he either starts or he doesn't feature at all. But to be in a position where you're looking to bench Gahey, surely Gahey should play in front of someone else in your team. Who else do you have in your defence? No, I disagree, Andy. I'd want a couple of Everton defenders in there, and then you've got to have a Liverpool defender, and you've got to have an Arsenal defender, I think. Cherky is a baller. He just doesn't seem to be putting the ball in the back of the net in the Premier League. That's the only thing. We're going to go from this angle for a sec. Robinson or Anderson from Fulham? Anderson, I've already answered that, mate. Raya or Sanchez long term? Neither. Pickford. Pickford is the best long-term goalkeeper in my mind. Where are you from, sir? I'm from the southwest of the UK. I live in Bristol normally, but I'm back home today for Christmas. But I am from Bristol in the UK. Best Richards replacement short term is probably Michael Keane, really. Or you just bench him, because I don't think you need to sell Richards, really. You could quite comfortably bench Richards. Why is this guy asking me the same question when I answer it? Mate, you're asking me the same question over and over again. I'll put you in a timeout, mate. I've answered all your questions. Stop asking them. Love Bristol, mate. Best city in the UK, in my opinion. I love it. Oh, sorry, I'm going to move. I'm trying to get comfortable in my dad's chair. It's not... There we go. No, Mason Mount. Surely you can't. I don't like Mason Mount. Sorry. Let's try and adjust this up. I'm not a massive fan of Mason Mount. EPL Club Man United. You're from Staple Hill. Love that, mate. Thoughts on Frimpong as a punt? Don't hate it. Don't hate it this week. It's just... The thing is, you can't be 100% sure if he'll start. No, I'm not watching the Ashes because I can't be bothered, mate. I just think the whole thing has just... There's been so much unprofessionalism throughout the whole tournament. Like, the England team going out and getting drunk. The Australians not being able to look after a cricket pitch. The whole thing has been a bit of a sham, really. Just with unprofessionalism across the board. One thing I absolutely hate is to see sports people being unprofessional. Because there's no excuse for it. Like, the England team going out getting drunk like they did when they've got people travelling from England to Australia, spending thousands to go and watch them is it's ridiculous. And they're also, I don't know, they almost sound like they're full of themselves, but they don't think they've done anything wrong, which I can't believe it. Oh, mate, get Rice in, JD Bond, definitely, mate. Sorry for my yawn. I had a massive baguette for lunch. I'm probably going to be digesting that for a little while. It's going to make me tired. I can't believe it, mate. They're just not taking it seriously, Boxing Hotspur. How could you be a professional cricketer playing for England and seemingly not take the Ashes seriously? You're just having a joke. Well, the only people they're bringing shame on is themselves, really. I have Cunha, Wilson, Foden, Rice and Tavernier. No, don't replace anyone. That's absolutely fine for now. Semenyo to Wirtz. It's tough, that. Long live Bazball. I think Bazball won't be living for much longer. Free hit draft. Yes, mate. Check my channel. My most recent video is a free hit team. I will be looking to get rid of Cherky next week, I think. I brought him in for these couple of games because I thought he'd be a good punt, but I'm worried. I'm worried about his minutes, and also I don't like the fixtures. So I'm going to be selling him in next week. Exactly who for I haven't decided yet. Bloody hell, £10 super chat. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Got a starting 11 of Hendo, Timber, Anderson, O'Reilly, Rice, Saka, Foden, Wilson. No, I don't think you should. The only debate I think is, well, these odds might help you. It's just whether you think Gahey could outscore Joachim Andersen. That's the only one there, really. Gahey versus Andersen. So Palace's clean sheet odds are 33%. Fulham's are only 25%. Gahey's a bit of a beast. And Fulham are not so good away from home. And obviously West Ham have got Bowen. I do think there's a case to start Gahey over Andersen. But the rest of the team is really good, mate. I really appreciate the super chat. Hopefully that helps you, Smithereen. Hopefully that helps you, mate. I really appreciate the super chat. I wouldn't say Palace are looking defensively weak, actually. I know they shipped 4 to Leeds, but I just feel like it was like an exceptional game. I think Gahey, I'll maybe start him over Andersen. The only thing is, obviously, does the absence of Gahey have a large impact? Oh, sorry, the absence of Richards have much of an impact? That's the only other thing to question. Biscotti, we're just talking about that now. Gahey could potentially go in for Andersen, I think. Chat, what do you think? Gahey or Anderson? Let us know in the chat. Gahey or Anderson? Matty Cash or Guardiol? Guardiol. Is Bowen a good option if I can buy Ekitike or hold Thiago? If you can't buy Ekitike, I mean, there's no reason to sell Thiago to get Bowen, mate, if that's what you're thinking of doing. Chalobah or Anderson is close as well. I'd probably pick Anderson. Oh, Elliot Anderson. I'd probably pick Chalobah. Yeah, only play Anderson at home. I think there's something there in Fulham away from home not being as good, to be fair. West Ham are so bad. They only score when Bowen pulls a goal out of his arse. Yeah, but that happens a lot. The thing is with Gahey, he's so good from an attacking point of view from these Palace set pieces. They're a joke how good they are from those. I'm on bench boost, getting Ekitike in, Richards to Keane for a -4. Already have Tarkovsky. Fair enough. Bristol's really nice, mate. I can't show you because I'm not there at the moment. But we love Bristol. Got my stepmom's water bottle as well. Nice and floral. Took this to the gym today. I got some looks. Highest scoring player this week would be Van Dijk. Let's see. That is a big play, mate. -20 that's something. Sorry, I was just wiping my glasses. That is quite something. Anyone else doing a -20? That's quite the move, mate. Start Thiago or Gahey? I would definitely start Thiago. Fair enough, FPL Real Talk. It looks like a good team. I bought Gordon for Semenyo. Say it's a good move. I'm not sure it is. Why are you selling Semenyo? O'Reilly is due. I would agree with that. Patrick, you need to give me more context. I don't know what your team looks like, so I can't imagine you're asking that question to someone who has no idea about your team. I can't answer that question properly with the information you gave me. I do Bruno G. I do it like that, Aid Smith. Team reviews at 100. No, we're doing team reviews through the Cartel, mate. I'll post a link to the Cartel in the description, in the chat. If people can sign up and then get their teams reviewed through there. It's free. Anderson is a little bit risky. Who would you play then? Which Anderson? Bruno G or Lewis? You can't go Bruno G, haven't you? He's out of form. Yeah, Gahey. I think Gahey over Anderson is the play, actually. I'd agree with that. Gordon for Bruno. What, Bruno Fernandes? It's alright, yeah. I'm stuck with Enzo and Tavernier in my team. Well, actually, I think Tavernier could be... Stick around, mate. because I think Tavernier can be good. Enzo, I'm not so much a fan of, though. Blonde or brunettes? Mate, FPL Tom has clearly lost his brain today. Is there a chance Dewsbury Hall plays? 25%. Mate, no, he's not playing. Done his hamstring, mate. He'll be out for a month. I wouldn't expect him back until end of Jan. Chalobah or Harry Wilson? I think I'd start Harry Wilson. I think with Harry Wilson, he either starts or he doesn't feature at all, to be honest. Yeah, FPL Tom. He loves Tavernier. Especially when Semenyo leaves Bournemouth, which is definitely going to happen. And it's probably going to happen at the start of January. The only thing with Semenyo is he's got a good fixture this week, so it's hard to get rid of him this week. But after this game, he's probably going to start playing within himself until he gets his transfer, isn't he? Let's be honest. One thing I can say is that Semenyo does have a track record of slightly playing within himself, because I support Bristol City, and he used to play for us, and it was the 2022 World Cup. Ghana qualified, and in the run-up to that World Cup, Semenyo was very much playing within himself for us because he didn't want to get injured because it was the Winter World Cup. So when he was playing for us in sort of November, December time, he was definitely not going all in. That is just one thing to say. He's done it before. I can confirm that. Frimpong 18 pointer. We'll see. I think Frimpong's a really good option. Check your team in Discord. Yes, brother. It's not in there. Put it in GGFF stream, mate. That's where it goes. Put it in there. GGFF stream. I don't think I'd have Gravenberch on a free hit. Say that, he'll bloody score today, but yeah. Appreciate that. Mega CD. We're trying, my friend. We're trying. Instead of Anderson, I would get Rice or Wirtz. Yeah, but I can't sell Anderson, mate. He's 5.5 million. It's not like I can just swap Anderson for Rice or Wirtz. I've already got triple Arsenal as well. It's going to blow my nose. Something about talking a lot makes my nose run. Oh, sorry. It gives me a blocked nose. Sorry, I should say. And we're back. We're back. We're halfway through. We'll go for another hour after this. Gahey or Voltemada? I'd probably say Voltemada. Newcastle based on XGC are decent. The best defence is Man City. Well, best defence, second best I think would be Man City. But Newcastle are definitely one of the better ones. Why not play Chell? Because I think Man United score, mate. That's why. I would actually, tell you what I will do. I will do that. But I'm playing Joachim Andersen. Just want to, mate, appreciate you appreciating me. Thank you. Makes it worthwhile to get messages like that, mate. Thank you. Dakshin, good to see you. Wilson or Anderson? Well, it's Wilson, isn't it? If you've got to start one, I'd probably start Anderson. Oh, sorry, I would probably start Wilson because he either plays or he doesn't feature at all. And I think when he plays, he is the best Fulham asset. That's just my opinion, but Sorry. Bruno Fernandes to either Cunha, Wirtz, or Rice. Yeah. It depends how many transfers you've got. If you've got the luxury of a lot of transfers, I would get Wirtz. If you don't, I'd probably get Cunha. Rice is great as well, but I think I probably prefer Cunha. Would you have done Bruno after Rice? No, I think I still have bought Cunha. Because if I didn't have Saka, I'd have Rice. Do you see where I'm? See, does that make sense? It's a good free hit, that mate. I wouldn't have Sharda or Wilson though. Is the only thing. But I guess that's all you can have. Please, can you check my team in Discord? Have you posted it in the right channel? There we go. Let's go. Thanks, everyone. Which defender do I sell? I'd sell Van Heck, mate. Do Van Heck to Keane. I think longer term you'll want Richards in. So yeah, I do Van Heck to Keane. Start Keane. 0 free transfers. Ooh. How has Anderson got that kit on, by the way? How's that happened? I would consider Bruno to Cunha for a -4 in that situation. I think I probably would do that. Although if you're taking a hit, you want to pick like the best option. So maybe it is Vert. Hopefully I helped you there, Sumit. It's a good team. Maybe you'd have to drop Palmer. I've made a free hit video, a free hit team video. I had a front three of Thiago, Ekitike, Haaland. I'll be honest, I don't see a massive difference between Palmer and Thiago, for example. And if you pick Thiago instead of Palmer, you'll be able to get someone more expensive than Sharda and Wilson. And it make your team better. Nicholas, nice one, mate. Oh, that's horrific. My team looks shaky. I don't think so. I think you can start all 5 of those defenders. So if your team looks shaky, why don't you go 5 at the back? I did Gravenberch in and Dewsbury Hall out. It's alright. What is the news on Nkapé? Let's have a goosey. Sorry, I'm just looking at the Bristol City team. You need to definitely bench one. Why? Why? If your team's in disarray, why do you need to bench one of them? I don't understand. We were looking at Nkapé, and then I got distracted by Bristol City's team. Excuse me. That's the latest on Hincapi. Not sure if we're getting another presser or not, but this is all we get. So this looks like all you're going to get. So maybe Hincapi is a sell. I think you'll be fine, Dakshin. I think you'll be fine. Got to do it. You got to trust. Maybe you got to trust it if your rest of your team you're not happy with. Good to see you, Lee, mate. I hope you had a good Christmas. Start Anderson or Rodon. I would probably start Anderson, to be honest with you, mate. Ekitike or Haaland, the one I've got, because he's the top scoring player in the game. And he's Nottingham Forest away is still a good fixture in my mind. Gahey or Harry Wilson. I still think I'd start Harry Wilson because I think he either starts or he doesn't feature at all. Yeah, Dakshin, of course, mate. There you go. There's some odds. I'm a wildcard. Voltamada or Rogers. Hang on, I've just remembered to text someone. Second. I meant to text them today. Wolves home is better than Forest away. Yeah, but Haaland's better than Ekitike, mate. Haaland's a lot better than Ekitike. I just think Haaland takes penalties for Man City. I'm not sure Ekitike will take penalties for Liverpool. And Haaland is just, he's better than Ekitike. Ekitike is good, but Haaland is better. Sorry, he is. If you're selecting a captain purely with nothing else in mind but the fixture, I think you're going wrong. It's just my opinion, though. I don't trust Sharda. Oh, I've knocked my camera. Sorry about that. There you go. I don't really like Sharda. Bench Cash or transfer him to Tarkovsky. Keane. I don't mind Michael Keane, actually. I don't mind Michael Keane. Which 3 Chelsea players do you target? Palmer, a defender. Maybe you go Palmer, Sanchez, and Chalobah, actually. I just don't really like any of the other Arsenal any of the other Chelsea attackers. Maybe Pedro Neto. But he's the only one, really. I just think with Palmer back, I wouldn't really back Enzo. I was thinking then. Freddie, yes, sir. Have you done any moves so far? Let us know if you have. Freddie's a member, so members get team reviews. That's how it works. Not sure 3-5-2 is the best formation now, really. Bruno, Thiago to Cunha, Ekitike. That's exactly what I did. The only thing I would say is I wouldn't be too happy keeping Minte. But I think those moves make sense, mate. Yeah, those moves make sense. I've got nothing to say, really, because those moves make sense. I mean, did you have any other questions? I think those moves make sense. That's your team. It looks fine. Looks fine to me. Don't know about Hincapi. Don't know. I'd be worried. I tell you, I'd be worried. If I had to rely on him, I'd be worried. Do you know if Canate's playing? Let's see. Let's see. Has he got an injury, has he? Some people suggesting that he's out. Bear with, we're going to have a look. I'm going to go searching. We'll do the predicted lineups, actually, if she's done them. Let's see. Has Emma done her predicted lineup? No. No, she's obviously having a Christmas break, which is fair enough. So yeah, it looks like a lot of Liverpool fans are saying that Konate might not play. I would also really worry about Konate because... Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for becoming a member. I would worry about Konate because I think Gahey's going to sign. Surely Gahey's going to sign as soon as the window opens, right? Surely that's going to happen. So that would displace Konate from the team. And January is like, what, a week away? I mean, if you're Liverpool, surely you're just going all in on Gahey at a cheaper price than he was available to you in the summer. Surely that's what they're doing. Am I stupid for thinking that? But yeah, we've got 400 people in the stream. Massive. Thanks everyone for joining. If you haven't already, please do leave a like rating on the stream and subscribe to the Goal and Goal channel if you haven't already. I would oh bloody hell, my free hit video is doing well. I'd really appreciate that. Yeah, somehow my free hit video is just blown up. Harry Wilson, I think he's 50-50, mate. Going to be Delict's 2026, we'll see. Unique Kiwi, I'll never forget your Delict advice. Wilson, Saka, Foden, Rice. Yeah, apart from Wilson, it's great. Wilson's a 50-50 at the moment. Oh, mate, I don't have time to do a wildcard team. Sorry. It wouldn't look too dissimilar to the team that I've got currently. Probably have Rice instead of Saka. That's about it. And maybe an upgrade on Anderson and Cherky. Planning a free hit in Gameweek 19. Yeah, I don't mind that. There's going to probably be some rotation, isn't there? Is it worth using all my free transfers to get Cunha in or wait to get him next week? Well, Cunha, it all depends on the rest of your team, really. You need to buy him if you want to get him in your team. The deadline's today, so you need to get him. It's just like the rest of your team, really. Cunha not a good pick despite the hype. Well, Man United played a second half against Villa last week with no Bruno Fernandes on the pitch, and Cunha still had a few chances created for him, including a sitter, which he missed. So I watched the second half. I didn't think Man United going forwards were terrible, and it gave me confidence that Cunha can still do the business without Bruno on the pitch. There's not many examples of Man United with no Bruno, but I still think they're a good. They'll score goals without Bruno. Posted your team in Discord. Let's have a goosey. Cheers, guys. Kuragain taking a -4 to remove Bruno. Cassie for a -6 to fix in Cappy. Oh. I think with this team, you don't have to fix in Cappy. You also don't have to fix Wilson. You can just play a 4-4-2. I just buy Cunha and play a... Yeah, just buy Cunha and play a 4-4-2. Or you could start Harry Wilson over Rodon. And then if Harry Wilson, is injured, he won't feature at all. And then just... and then Rodon comes in and you've got a 4-4-2. That's what I'd do. I just don't think Wilson comes off the bench, though, Alex. He's been in such good form for Fulham. He's a key player for them. I think he either features or he doesn't get in the team at all. Raya, O'Reilly, Anderson, Shalabar, Sakovic. Yeah, good team. You don't need to do anything here because if Anderson doesn't play, you got a good bench. Bro, I have 6.1 million for a mid. You're stretching, I think, there, mate. I would just pick Elliot Anderson, to be honest. That's what I would do. If you've got him already. If you've not got him already, sorry. Oh, van life, that's rough going, isn't it? Yeah, what can you do? You just got to roll with it this week, mate. I wouldn't get Michael Keane for a -4. No. Saka or Thiago. If you get Thiago, who else can you buy? I mean, there's a 3 million price difference. So I think money no object. Saka's probably better. But if you need the cash and can upgrade elsewhere, I'd probably go Thiago. Get Ekitike for -4. Impossible to answer that kind of question when you aren't telling me who you're selling. Yeah, it's really hard to call Sunderland Leeds. I can't. I'm not even going to do it. Raya to Pickford, yeah. Thing for me is, I think Raya to Pickford makes sense when Gabriel is back, but not right now. That'd be my opinion, anyway. I mean, you're free to do what you want, but that would be my opinion. Do you think City clean sheet against... They got a good chance, mate. Raya to Pickford, Bruno to Rice. Oh my god. I would do Pickford to Raya, Bruno to Rice, Lefay to Rodgers. Maybe. I think I'd probably buy Cunha though instead. Thiago to Voltemada doesn't make sense. I'd have Thiago over Voltemada. The fixtures, not the fixtures, sorry, the minutes long term are better for Thiago. I'd really worry about Wissa being back for Newcastle, really. Start Lacroix or Anderson Forest. Lacroix. I would start Anderson over Vandenberg. I think I would. Who Brentford got again? Bournemouth. Yeah, I'd start Vandenberg. Would you start Joachim Anderson or Bruno G? Ooh. Ooh, maybe Bruno G, actually. Even though he's crap away, I'd mind brewing a bit of Bruno G. Will Richards play? Probably not. Probably doesn't play this week, but he's back next. He's got 5 stitches, I think, in his ankle. I just don't think... I don't think it's sensible for him to play. I think you could so easily like open up that wound again. I think he needs another... I think he probably needs a week off. He needs a week, really, to let it all heal, I would say. What's going on with this camera? Are we back? We're back. My pleasure, mate. Do, 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 do. 2 seconds. It's alright, it's my neighbour. I thought it was my car starting up then. Bench Szoboszlai or sell him? Well, I need to know your team, mate. I don't know who else is in your team to know that. Sorry. It's hard. If you've got other players in your team that could replace him, I'll probably bench him. Replacing him implies that there are lots of better midfielders in the game, and I'm not sure I can name you many, to be honest. I don't know what Gav Mac, I have no idea what that message says. Sorry, mate. Do I start Mukiele or Cunha? I mean, come on. Cunha on the bench? Are you mad? Are you mad? That's going to come back to bite me, that. But surely you're benching. You're benching. Swap to Gordon, yeah. Don't hate it. Tarkowski is going to be in the team forever. But he is on 4 yellows. And Michael Keane is going to be out in a few weeks when Branthwaite is back. But it depends how long you need the player for. Dewsbury Hall is... No, Dewsbury Hall's done his hamstring. He's not ready. Yeah, Glasner threatened to walk out because there wouldn't be time to get a replacement. And he's also not going to sign a contract, so... I just don't see why Gahey won't go to Liverpool in January. I don't get why that wouldn't happen. Who cares about the manager walking? I mean, if Liverpool offer enough money, he's going to go. If Liverpool offer, 35 million? You're taking it. That's my thoughts anyway. What's with the Mickey Mouse moustache? I don't know, bro. I got a beard. What are the 2 best rotation keepers at the moment that rotate nicely? None of them, mate. Don't do rotating keepers. Bad idea. Should I sell Semenyo for Cunha? Not this week. Next week. What's good, dude? Start Dubravka or Petrovic? I'd probably say Dubravka, you know. That is true, actually. If Gahey goes to Liverpool, will you have a Liverpool defender? You might do. And yeah, I think Glasner could be gone anyway, you know. I think there's issues with his contract, if I'm not mistaken. Is Calvert-Lewin a good pick? He's an interesting pick, isn't he? He's an interesting one. Bruno out for Wirtz or Cunha. Cunha long term, but if you only need, if you're looking at a 1 week move, Wirtz is better. Prediction for Man U v Newcastle. I have 3 hit to use up. Ooh. I wouldn't pick any of them. I'd probably pick Cunha, maybe, but I wouldn't back that fixture on a free hit. I've made a free hit video. My most recent video is a free hit. I'm starting to... Oh, blimey, I'm starting to struggle a little bit on this video. Maybe I have to take a hit. Yeah, let's have a look at your team, mate. Have a look at your team. We'll do this team and then I'll think about stopping the stream if that's okay. I'm going to go and see some family. One 0 5 5 4 9 6 0. You might have to tell me, my friend, what you have done already. Because quite honestly, mate, I'm looking at this team right here, and it's fine. Like, you don't need to make a transfer with this team. Like, you saying you want to take a hit doesn't make sense to me. You do not need to take a hit with this team at all. There's no need. No need to take hits. No need at all. Appreciate you, user. Appreciate you watching. You watching me over Christmas is appreciated. Yeah, I just wouldn't make a move with this team, mate. You're absolutely fine. I know you don't have a bench, but you don't need to be taking hits to make sure you have a bench. This team is okay. All of these players are probably going to start. I don't think you're concerned. They're all 90. They're all nailed on for their. Yeah, you're fine, mate. I think, ladies and gents, we've been going for an hour and a half. I might end the stream there if that's okay. I'm going to go and see some family now. But yeah, I hope Game Week 18 goes well for you. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow? Yeah, we'll have a video out tomorrow. So that will happen. Video coming out tomorrow. So yeah, that should be good. Video out tomorrow. I will see you later. I'm going to, go and see the family if that's all right. Good luck for the game week, and I'll see you later.